enter the heating pad.
Oh, he don't like it. Don't touch his girl.
I'm gonna touch her. He ain't never bit me yet.
He bites me.
Yeah.
You tell him. That's your girl.
I'm gonna grab her again. You're a good boy.
He's so brave, Daddy. So brave.
He don't even like her. He don't like her at all.
Oh, I would cuss you if you weren't on YouTube right now.
She's funny.
He does like me.
He loves you. He just don't like you.
Well, that's probably true.
All right.
He likes it when I feed him.
We wanted to give y'all the good morning.
You're so brave.
I bought the girl a burrito for breakfast.
I already ate it.
We didn't have no oatmeal. Oh well. We'll catch you guys up the road in a little bit.
Of emotions, they're broken. I'm holding, but shocking. Searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back, relax, 'cause love is blinding. Searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back and relax, 'cause love is blinding.
Now that was one terrible wreck, right? So we're going to be stuck in this line for a little bit, so we might as well have a talk, okay?
It's a strange world we live in. 'Cause all we want is loving. Searching for things unspoken. But we can't hold this talking. It's a strange world we live in. But all we want is loving. Searching for things unspoken. We can't hold this talking. Touch the fire. Burn your hands with the desire of the future. It's hopeless in this battle, and we're losing. And searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back, relax, 'cause love is blinding. Searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back and relax, 'cause love is blinding.
Alright guys, I've been seeing a lot of live feeds on these autonomous trucks, and rightly so. I don't blame anybody for worrying about autonomous trucks. I was on somebody's feed the other day and they were talking about what Kevin Rutherford said. And they were saying that Kevin Rutherford said it's going to be 10 to 30 years. Last year I was talking to Kevin Rutherford and he said that he thinks it's going to be within 5 years. Now, I believe it's going to be within 5 years too. But this is what I think is going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of glitches in the system, which the girl is going to talk about in just a second. I think it's going to work like this. You're going to be, or these companies are going to set up in major metropolis areas. And they're going to load said trucks. And they're going to convoy or run those trucks to marshaling yards outside of major cities, where the loads are going to come in there, and then local drivers or regional drivers will pick them up. It's not going to be so much that these loads are going to be delivered to the shippers in the cities, but that'll come in time. But I'm not worried about that. Right now I'm worried about the road miles, not the delivery of said goods. So it's going to be the over-the-road driver that gets knocked out of their freight. I was in somebody's live feed, and a lot of people was saying, you know, I didn't know what I was talking about or whatever. This industry can change on a dime. And just like everyone was saying, oh, we ain't going to get ELDs. when the big corporate business runs to the government and buys them off, they'll approve whatever they're told to approve because they're all shills for somebody. That's just the way it works. But there's going to be hiccups along the way, all kinds of hiccups. What was that hiccup you was just telling me about?
They had one in Florida, and they had like a car in front and back escorting it, but there was no one in the truck.
No one in the truck, guys.
And the thing just stopped in the middle of the road. And the cars were trying to figure out what was going on. What happened was the company that was remotely controlling it, I guess it's partially controlled remotely and partially done in the truck on sensors, lost power, so the truck didn't know what to do, so it just stopped in the middle of the highway. Bam.
But it didn't wreck, did it?
It didn't wreck.
Just stopped.
But that also don't mean it ain't going to cause a wreck being stopped in the middle of the highway.
If people are paying attention.
Well, that's true, but when you have a whole line of trucks stopped, it's going to be...
But it happens. It happens anyway. I mean, I was driving through town the other day, and this lady from Denver stopped on a 4-lane highway with 65 miles an hour. She was just sitting there looking around because she didn't know which way she wanted to go.
This is true, but if there's a driver, you're supposed to turn your flashers on and get out and whatever. There's no driver in that truck, so what are you going to do? Wait for road service to get out there and take care of it?
I bet that truck turned its flashers on.
It may have, but still, what are you going to do? Wait for road service to get out there and take care of it?
But my point is, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen like lightning. You just people just don't realize it. That that whole 10-year thing. No, but that don't mean that we ain't going to have jobs. There's going to be jobs for you and me and everybody else. We might be shoveling shit with a 10-foot pole, but
I'm not going to be.
Don't you start with me. I'm just saying, there's going to be jobs. So, I'm not too afraid. But it is still worrisome. I mean, we're probably getting ready to buy another truck. But I'm not going to worry about it. If the industry goes to hell and they don't need us anymore, we'll just turn that into a camper or a birdhouse or something, right? It'll be all right. But it will come. No one said a lot of people said the ELDs wasn't going to happen, but they didn't fight to stop it from happening. It'll be the same way with this. No one's going to fight hard enough to do anything, because we're kind of like sheep in the world. We just plod along and say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, do what we're told. It shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is. And there's always other countries to drive in that ain't going to have the autonomous trucks. Maybe they'll let us in if we love our job so much and we feel like we want to drive. You don't want to drive in Europe. You don't. I've done it. It's crazy over there. But hey, we'll see what's going to happen. I just took the time to throw this in there since this horrible wreck is in the way and I can't get past it. But we'll talk about it, some more stuff here in a short while. Oh, Grace, you're a good girl, Grace. You're a good girl. You're a good girl, Alright guys, this is not my Walmart cooker that I call R2D2. Somebody else had a bad time with one just like it. I do not endorse the R2D2 Walmart cooker because it got a name on it. Let's see. I can't see it. The Popo was just over here checking out the girl. They thought she was a hooker. I said, get out of here, mofo. She's a driver.
Trail searching for affection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back and relax, 'cause love is blinding.
It's a strange world we live in, but all we want is loving. Searching for things unspoken, we can't hold this token.